Hello, my name is Miss Bair or Miss Ouimette, whatever your students prefer to call me, and welcome to Parent Teacher Conference, or at least the online version. It has been so fun to work with your students this year. They are amazing and so involved and so willing to learn and to do the things I ask. So it's been a great year. If you haven't heard much about my class, here's some of the things we've been talking about just so you can get conversation started. What we've been starting to learn is the constructing an explanation from evidence to support the Big Bang Theory. So I like to teach a lot of skills in the class that's content supported. So this first skill we've been learning is how to look at evidence that we see and be able to construct an explanation. So they looked at evidence like the Doppler effect, redshift, and cosmic microwave background to construct an explanation to support what scientists have learned about the Big Bang Theory. Soon we're going to be talking about things like developing a model of how energy comes to us from the sun and how matter cycles in stars. And later we're even going to get to do a little bit of engineering as we look at space exploration and how to solve the various problems that come when we think about that. So if you're having trouble talking to your student, there's a little bit about what we've been doing to start those conversations. Now, I know this is a thing that you're probably all thinking, it's grades. So the first thing you need to know, check Skyward. That is the most up-to-date. My Canvas course is used for both online and in-person students. So there are assignments that your students will not need to do, and that'll show up in Canvas as a missing assignment when it's not. So check Skyward. That'll be the most up-to-date, and it merges a lot of assignments that correlate with each other. In a sec, I'll show you some of the great things about the Canvas grading book and what you can learn from going there, but Skyward is the most up-to-date. Now, if your student score is not what you would hope it was, let me help you problem solve that. First thing is probably because they have a missing assignment. That's generally what brings students' grades down a lot. And don't worry, I allow late work and redo attempts up to 100%, however many times they want to. So if they would like to get their score better, even if it's from a 95 to 100%, that can be done. They just need to go in, figure out what's bringing down their grade, and redo it. Or if they're missing something, they just need to turn it in. And I don't take off any penalty points for that. If their grade is not what they would like it to be, I have offered some extra credit to help them get their grade up. So ask them about that. There are some extra credit opportunities out there. And if they don't remember what those are, they can come talk to me and I can help them figure it out. If they are absent, I'll show you what my Canvas course looks like in a sec to help you be able to navigate it with them. But they do need to be checking Canvas. So if they're ever absent or if they're online, they need to check Canvas and everything will be organized by a date. So that'll hopefully help them get it done. So let me show you. This is what grades look like in Canvas. So again, this is 7th grade, and I know your students are 9th graders, but it looks pretty much the same. This is also a test student, so it's not real grades, but let me show you what all these symbols mean. First, if they've turned something in and it has been graded, you'll see a number here. So this test student got a 15 out of 15. Woohoo! If there's this little line, that means it hasn't been turned in. So if you look over here, there's in-person and online assignments. Whichever one they need to do, they need to turn it in. And when it's turned in, this little line will turn into a little box that looks like a piece of paper. That means it's been submitted, but it hasn't been graded. It generally, again, takes me about a week to grade late work because I'm staying on top of what we're doing in class, and then I get to late work. I know this is a little long, but I do offer a lot of late work and redo attempts, and so it takes a little bit. But I try and get it in within the week as fast as I can so that their grade stays up to date. So just so you know what their grade looks like. If it's a piece of paper, it means they've turned in, it just hasn't been graded. If it's a line, it means it's missing. And if there's a grade, it means they've turned it in and it's been graded, and they can know if they need to redo it. Here's what my Canvas looks like. This is a screenshot. Again, this is 7th grade, but it looks pretty much exactly the same. So I have modules, they're called, arranged by date. So these gray boxes show what date the assignments were done in class. So there's the A day and the B day. Underneath, there are things marked online and in person. Some of them will be marked only in person. Some will be marked only online. That'll help them know which ones they need to complete. So if they're in person for that day or for the semester, they need to do everything marked in person. If they are online for the semester or if they were absent for a day, they need to look for things marked online. So like here, this is an assignment that both in-person and online students will do. And then online students, this is a lesson that goes along with the assignment and tells them how to do it. So hopefully that's clear, and hopefully that'll help your students be able to succeed if they get quarantined, or if they just go to doctors, or if they're hanging out with the family that day. Now, if this did not answer your questions and you would like to contact me, my email is ebair@alpinedistrict.org. You can email me there, and I try and get back to you within 48 hours. If I don't, I probably lost the email, and you just need to send it again, and I'm sorry about that, but just email me again and I'll get back to you. If you would like to meet face-to-face over Zoom, we can this week since it's Parent-Teacher Conference week, and my availability is September 29th and 30th, 4 to 5:30 at night. If that doesn't work for you, reach out to me over email, and hopefully we can find a better time that'll work, or we can just communicate over email and I can answer all your questions. It's been really fun to work with your students, and I hope that you reach out to me if you have any questions or if your students have any needs, because I do want to help them succeed, and it's going to be a great year. So thank you. Have a good night. Bye.